Third-party code. Calculating the degree of difference between strings is a well-known challenge in computer science. One of the great things about computer science is that many common problems have already been solved elegantly and efficiently. The function below determines the edit distance between two strings, the degree of difference between them. It's based on a well-known algorithm named either Wagner or Wagner-Fisher. Lots of problems share their code with the world, and a swift implementation of this algorithm exists right here at this link. Programmers often use existing algorithms as building blocks when they create their own algorithms. And it's common to use code that was authorized by someone else, but when you do, make sure to follow these important steps. Verify that the code has a license that allows you to use it. And 2, if the license requires you to cite the source, make sure to comply. Notice that the Swift code for edit distance below is properly cited. The license from its licensing page, which is a link, is included as required by the licensing terms. A citation should include the origin or the author's name. It's unlikely you'll understand the code below, but you don't need to in order to complete this exercise. It's not bad practice to use code you don't completely understand as long as you know it's been well tested and comes from a reputable source. So we have our copyright, which is commented out. This is for humans to read. So copyright 2016, I'm guessing this is Matthias Holmans and contributors. Permission is hereby granted free of charge to any person obtaining a copy of this software and associated documentation files, the software, to deal in the software without restriction, including without limitation to the rights to use, copy, modify, merge, publish, distribute, sublicense, and/or sell copies of the software, and to permit persons to whom the software is furnished to do so, subject to the following conditions. The above copyright notice and this permission notice shall be included in all copies or substantial portions of the software. The software is provided as is without warranty of any kind, express or implied, including but not limited to the warranties of merchantability, fitness for a particular purpose, and non-infringement. In no event shall the authors or copyright holders be liable for any claim, damages, or other liability, whether in an action of contract, tort, or otherwise, arising from, out of, or in connection with the software, or the use or other dealings in the software. So then we have the algorithm. So function edit distance from A, which is a string, to B, which is a string, and it returns an integer. So let m get a.count, let n get b.count, and then we have a variable matrix, and this has some stuff going on there that we don't need to understand, and ultimately it returns matrix m and n. So try the edit distance function with some strings below to see it in action. So if I run this, they have cat to cake. So we're just going to see what this does between cat and cake. And Xcode takes a while sometimes, so we're going to try another. All right, so the distance for line 72 is 2, and we are currently adding another edit distance test, let's say from Wildcat to, let's just say cats. And let's just check to see if it edits distance between capital and lowercase letters. So Wildcat to Wildcat. And let's just have some typos. Edit distance from Wildcat to there we go. Some typos there. All right, so this distance is only 4. This distance is 3. Oh, because I did have a typo there. That was accidental, but here we are. Let's see what that distance is now. So cat to cake is 2. So I'm guessing it's the T and the KE. And then wildcat to cats is 5, because there's an S on the end of cat here, and the wild. So wildcat to wildcat is 1 because of the capital letter. And wildcat to old cats is 4. Next, we have spelling errors.